Hey guys, how's it going? It's Dobyns from the Tackle Box, and today I'm going to be breaking down all the differences between the Dobyns Champion XP line of rods and the Sierra Series line of rods. Let's get started. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Dobyns. So today I'm going to be breaking down all the differences between the Dobyns Champion XP and the Sierra line of rods. So this is a question that I had a lot of times when I first started using Dobyns rods. Is it worth upgrading from that Sierra line of rods to Champion XP line of rods? It's a $100 difference depending on which model you're going to get. So first I'm going to talk about the price point. So the Sierra is anywhere from $160 to $180. The longer rods are going to be the ones that are going to cost a little bit more. And then the Champion XP runs anywhere from $260 to $280. A little bit more for those longer rods, especially once you get into the big flipping sticks and the swim bait rods. The main difference between the Sierra and the Champion XP, Sierra only has 8 spinning models and 11 casting models, and the Champion XP has 13 spinning rod models and then 45 casting models. You know, the Champion XP, with all those models that you're gonna have, you're gonna be able to do a little bit more technique specific purchases. So the Sierra line of rods is great for anyone that's just starting out bass fishing. You guys have a lower budget and you're looking for a rod that can do multiple things at an affordable price. They're gonna have models like the 733, the 734, 735, which are all great rods for doing a lot of different things. But the Champion XP is gonna offer a couple different series that the Sierra line of rods didn't have. So you're gonna have a crankbait model. They have a ton of different crankbait rods for any size crankbait you guys want to throw. They also have a ton of swim bait models, and then they also have a bunch of different casting and spinning models that aren't offered in the Sierra series of rods. And another key difference, we got the two Champion XP and the Sierra right here. So the main difference right off the bat, looking at these two rods, as you can tell, is the Sierra is a split grip and the Champion XP is a full grip. So on top of having more than 2 times the amount of models as the Sierra line of rods, the Champion XP also offers a lot of different models in both split grip and full grip. So a lot of guys will prefer the split grip. Me, I'm a full grip guy, especially when you're throwing baits where you're gonna set the hook hard. I only use a split grip for moving baits like a chatterbait, a spinnerbait, especially a crankbait, where you're making a lot of casts and you're just leaning into those fish. But for things like a big jig, flipping, frogging, where you're setting the hook really hard, you're reeling down and you're cracking those fish, I think it's a lot more comfortable to have a full grip and allows me to get a lot more control and overall a better hook set on that fish when I have a full grip. And the split grip, if you're just leaning into fish, is perfectly fine. And then going into the components of this rod, so for both rod models right here, I just talked about the split grip and the full grip models, but up here on the reel seat, pretty much the same reel seat. There's no design change that I see with either of these. They're both high quality Fuji reel seats. Never had a problem with those reels slipping off or anything like that. While you might experience that with some other rods that are in the price range of the Sierra. You know, the Champion has a little bit different color, but I don't see anything design-wise that's gonna be different. The blank looks pretty much the same coming from the Sierra to the Champion. All black blank, very clean looking, more of a silver design to it, while this Champion is blue. It's kind of nice because if you have a bunch of different rods in your rod locker or on the front deck, it's going to be easy for you guys to identify which rod is which if you're just switching rods really quick, especially when time is money during those tournaments. But up here we got black wraps around all the guides, and then pretty much the same guides as well. We're gonna have Fuji alkanite guides for both of these rods. And I think where that price difference really is in the blank. So you're gonna get a little bit lighter, a little bit more sensitive blank in the Champion line of rods than you are with the Sierra line of rods. From personal experience, I upgraded from a 704 to a 704 Sierra to a 703 spinning Champion XP. And I can tell you guys, it's definitely gonna be lighter because it was obviously a power down from the Sierra line of rods. But I will say I do feel a lot more difference sensitivity-wise. It could just be all in my head because I spent extra money. In my opinion, I think it's more sensitive, more light, but you can make a Sierra rod feel very light as well. I think a big part of making a rod feel light is by making it well balanced. So you guys need to pair that rod, that specific rod, with a reel that's gonna balance really well with it. With the Champion line of rods, I have a Bantam MGL by Shimano, and it's so well balanced with that Champion XP rod. I think it comes in at right around 7.6 ounces. You know, if you put a super light reel with a heavier rod, it's gonna feel tip heavy. Or if you put a super heavy reel with a light rod, it's gonna feel just heavy overall in your hands and you're not gonna like it. So the Sierra, a perfect reel to pair it with, what I use is a Shimano SLX, very affordable reel as well, right around $100. And right there, you're gonna have a very budget-friendly combo that's sensitive, light, very well balanced, and it's gonna be a fish catching machine, gonna do a lot of different techniques for you. That is a full rundown of the differences between the Champion XP and the Sierra liner rods. If you guys have any questions at all about the differences between these two rods, definitely leave a comment down below. Make sure to like, subscribe for more content like this, and we'll see you guys on the next episode of the Tackle Box. Thank you.